Days of Our Lives spoilers: Holly finds injured Doug after lone harpies strike. Sophia's mama takes charge, Rafe's lookalike discovery, and Paulina fires EJ. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that the show's formerly chancing ways to put Doug Williams' II in Holly Jonas' route. Holly met Doug at the vacation gathering and also offered him musical tickets latterly, which led to Doug suggesting they could go together. Of course, the musicala will soon be the last thing on Holly's mind since she's about to find out Sophia Choi is pregnant. Holly will also discover that Tate Black prevaricated about his trip to see his grandparents in California, so he no way would have told Holly about the revocation if she hadn't shown up at the townhouse. Now effects are going to head upwardly snappily, so Days spoilers say Holly will end up agonized over all Days of Our Lives' rearmost gestation drama. Sophia's baby news will leave Holly with questions about her own romantic future. To make matters worse, Amy Choi will demand that Sophia keep her future child and eventually raise the sprat with Tate. Since Tate and Sophia could be permanently attached to each other, Holly may leave Tate over this mess. Anyhow, Days spoilers say Doug will comfort Holly after her love life gets turned upside down. Unfortunately, Doug has problems of his own since he stole the time capsule choker and vended it with Leo Stark's help, but he didn't get enough plutocrat to pay what he owes. It sounds like Doug's got some nasty lone harpies on his reverse, so he could be in real trouble. Doug noted that the baddies were awaiting the full quantum, so he'll struggle to figure out another result. What happens if Doug can't come up with the rest of the plutocrat before they come looking for him? It's easy to see some goons beating Doug up and leaving him slightly conscious in an alley nearly. It'd be another way to pull Holly in Doug's direction if she finds him injured and calls 911, or at least tends to him herself. Doug may confess the whole unattractive story to Holly and gain her sympathy despite his deception regarding the choker theft. Holly might indeed go as far as stealing from Maggie Kyriakis to help Doug, so that'd be an intriguing twist. Our Days prognostications allude that Holly and Doug's budding love could be met with some disapprobation, so stay tuned for updates on what's in store. Whatever the case, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Holly will surely drift toward Doug and down from Tate for a while. Days of Our Lives Monday, December 30 recap: Sophia's mama takes charge, Rafe's lookalike discovery, and Paulina fires EJ. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Monday, December 30 reveals that Holly Jonas flew into a rage, allowing that Tate Black and Sophia Choi were going off on some romantic trip together. Holly demanded answers about whether Sophia and Tate had been sneaking around behind her back, but Tate said it wasn't like that at all. Sophia eventually admitted Tate was taking her to get in revocation, so Holly reeled over the news that Sophia was pregnant. After Tate asked to speak with Holly alone, he apologized for the deception and explained that he just didn't want to pour swab in the crack. Tate argued that Sophia didn't want this baby any further than he did, so he didn't see why this had to change anything about his relationship with Holly. Although Holly stressed the macrocosm was trying to tell them perhaps they shouldn't be together, Tate didn't watch what the macrocosm allowed and claimed their challenges had only made them stronger. In the city forecourt on Monday's Days occasion, Ava Vitali banged into Sophia's mama, Amy Choi, who asked if Ava could give Sophia her retainer after her shift. Thanks to Sophia's cover story, Amy was under the print that Sophia was heading off on a trip to look at subalities with a friend. Ava refocused out at Sophia wasn't working moment, but she ultimately sounded to realize Sophia might have prevaricated to her mama for a reason. Once Ava claimed she got Sophia mixed up with another hand, Amy quizzed her about whether Sophia had sounded off recently. Ava acted like it was presumably just because of Tate and Holly getting back together. Amy reflected on Sophia getting tangled up in Holly and Tate's drama, but she didn't get why Sophia would be bothered now. As far as Amy knew, nothing had happened involving Sophia since last spring. Amy wound up grilling Ava about what she was hiding, but also Sophia appeared and got grilled rather. Sophia claimed Tate kissed her before reuniting with Holly, But Amy wasn't induced she was getting the whole story. Sophia ultimately blurted out that they'd done a lot further than kiss. So Amy fumed over Sophia sleeping with Tate. Amy brought up gestation enterprises, but Sophia claimed it was too late and threw up in a near trash can due to her morning sickness. When Sophia returned to Tate at the townhouse, she made it clear that the trip was out. Tate didn't understand why, but also Amy came blowing by and verified it was because of her. At the Salem PD on Monday's day's occasion, Jada Hunter induced Paulina Price that she should fire E.J. DeMera and replaced him with Belle Black. Meanwhile, Belle gave Sean Brady updates on her implicit offer to take over the DA position. Sean rankled Belle up compactly by mentioning her history with E.J., but he smoothed effects over and made a positive vaticination of Belle and the job. At the DeMera Manse on Monday's days of our live show, E.J. did his stylish to get relief of Rafe Hernandez. Rafe talked about his disquisition into Ava's textbooks and the lady whistleblower impersonator, but E.J. was quick to contend he knew nothing. Although Rafe allowed E.J. was acting paranoid, E.J. played down everything. In the living room, Arnold Feniger held up a glass so he could hear through the door. After Arnold dropped it, Rafe heard the glass smash and had further questions. E.J. eventually told Rafe to get off his property and claimed on remonstrating him out. Still, Rafe returned to Snoop after E.J. was gone and eventually came face to face with Lookalike Arnold. Back with E.J. on Monday's day's occasion, he headed into Jada's office and learned Paulina was replacing him as DA. Effective incontinently. Days of Our Lives spoilers say E.J.'s going to unleash his wrath soon enough, so don't miss what's in store. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.